far as fit. Now, as we look at Royce White, and I know after Chad's busy harassing all the execs over at their hotel tonight, maybe when we talk about the athletic testing, we'll get a better range on where he's at. But, Jay, if we look at the other power forwards that are out there, Perry Jones found his way out onto the floor. And this is somebody that we've spent a lot of time talking about the last 2 years from Baylor. And I'm wondering, just your gut reaction when you watch him play, how would you describe him as a player?
Well, the first question I would have for Perry Jones is his motor. His motor. He's one of the most skilled players in the draft at 6'10". His ability to put the ball down on the ground, he could see over the top of a defense, make passes, he could knock down the mid-range jump shot. I think his range even extends back to the three-point line. Started to understand how to play with his back towards the basket. But I got a chance to speak with his agent, Bill Duffy, before. That was my agent coming out of college. And he really wants Perry to be in a situation where he can play that three. He can be that guy to be put in the run and gun game. And a team like maybe a Golden State, where you have a David Lee who's a 4, or a Bogut who's a 5, who can kind of play a transitional style of basketball, and that's where he thinks he could be the most effective.
And that graphic we just had up there listed at 6'1". No, that's not why we're raving about this.
6'11".
He's 6'11". Yeah.
Well, look, Fran, you tell him why you don't think he's going to be a small forward, then I'll tell you why I think he wants to be. I don't think it's just his age.
Oh, no. Well, I know the kid, and I know what's inside his ticker, and the kid's got a good motor. I mean, the kid has not had a lot of polish in terms of, let's face it, coaching, okay? Not so much in college, but in high school, not as much either. But here's the thing. They're going to try to market him as a mobile, big, small forward. He's not. He's a power forward. He's 6'11", 235. He doesn't have small forward skills, in my opinion. Now take a look, Chad, and then you jump in on this. Here's what we broke down on this guy. He needs to learn how to finish at the rim. This is in the Big 12 tournament. Take a look. Now this is a move, strong move over Jeff Withey. So it's in him. He's got that ability to do that. He does have a pretty good shooting touch as well. Okay, he does those things. And of course, you're talking about, as Jay mentioned, elite athleticism for an NBA player. Take a look now. This guy's atop the box when he catches it and dunks it. Now, here's the issue. He's got to be more aggressive inside. Watch the fadeaway. Instead of taking it to the defender's body, he ends up by the foul line. He still gets the foul. Again, he's got a guy 210 pounds on him, and he's shooting a fadeaway. Those areas have got to be cleaned up.
And here's the question mark, because it's not just Bill trying to market him this way. He thinks of himself that way, and he doesn't like the contact. The reason he's fading away, the reason he's not blocking shots, even though he's an elite athlete and 6'11", and didn't even block a shot a game at Baylor, the reason that he doesn't go and man those rebounds the way Thomas Robinson did at Kansas, he doesn't like the physicality of the position down low, and he sees himself more as a Rudy Gay, hang on the perimeter and shoot the basket. I agree with you, he doesn't have those skills.
He's not going to be successful in the league as a 3. He doesn't know any better. I've known that kid since he was 16. He needs to play in the paint out. He's a pick and pop guy playing a paint out, Perry.
Perry Jones, at this point, still a prospect and unknown. Draymond Green, his career at Michigan.